I think viewer discretion should be advised for this video. No.
Okay, so we've told you guys that Scott's memory's not so great. His short-term memory.
She's just dying to tell this story.
His short-term memory is like short, really short. And so we've had to make some adaptations over time.
We're gonna have to make some more, I think.
but we often don't know how short it is or what exactly we need to do. And so sometimes things get a little crazy. Sometimes things get a little dangerous. And it appears that yesterday he decided to send me on ahead to scope out his new surroundings in heaven. So what happened? Is we arrive at the airport. We have to return our rental car vehicle, right?
In Hamilton.
So we have to return the rental car. But of course, before you return it, it has to be full of gas. So we pull up so we find one and we pull up and I'm trying to like let him be as involved, not make him feel like he's disabled or anything. So I'm like, did you want to fill? Oh yeah, I can fill up with gas. Okay, great. Well, we pull up and it says no debit or credit, cash only. I'm like, well, so we're sitting there at the pump. Have you got cash? Yeah, I got cash. Okay, so do you want to do this? Yeah, I'll do this. He says to me, okay. So I pull up, he gets out, he puts the nozzle into the car. He starts like doing the touchpad thingy and then he like
of course, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work, right? The screen says that you have to go inside.
Okay, it's like
so he goes inside, but in the meantime, I'm sitting at the front of the SUV, of course, in the driver's seat, and I'm on my phone and checking out. Okay, so where do we drop off the rental vehicle? Checking out where I'm gonna go, looking up a few things, and then he comes around on the side of the vehicle and waves to me. You need to go to pump 2. Pump 2.
So we're at pump 5. There's the one island, and then I come out and I'm standing at the other island where pump 2 is. The guy says I need to go to pump 2, so I'm trying to wave over to
so
pump 2.
So he's waving me, come to pump 2.
Come on over.
So thankfully, I'm learning how to be a little bit slower in my responses. I usually quickly do everything. I'm like a quickly, hurry. So I start to pull away, but I'm like, I don't see where's pump 2. And I'm like looking up, but I'm like underneath and it's like way up on high where they have the numbers and I can't see, but I notice out of the corner of my eye in my rear view side mirror, there's these men chasing me. Stop! And Scott is just standing there, hands in his pockets.
Over at pump 2, waiting for you to come pump 2.
We're just watching all this in complete calm, watching these men chasing after his wife. And as I'm looking at this going, wonder what the problem is. And I look at the lower part of my rear view side mirror and I realize he has not taken the nozzle out of the SUV and put it back. It's still attached and I'm driving away with the nozzle attached. So I stop the car. I get out, I take it, I thank them very much. And they're quite shaken up inside. But then he goes in.
I have to go pay yet.
Because he had paid cash, but he had to go back and get change. With cash only. He goes in and he pulls the trump card. Just so you all know.
Well, the guy was a little shaken, I think. So I just had to explain. It was like, I got brain cancer. I forget things sometimes.
And so anyway, we killed ourselves laughing. He gets in the car. He's really shaken up and he's like, I just about blasted you off. And so we just have been laughing, like laughing and laughing and laughing. Because it's so hilarious. I mean, it's dangerous, but it's hilarious.
Her dad didn't think it was so funny.
No. So we get to the airport. We're still trying hard not to laugh. Like, I mean, we laughed till like 3:30 in the morning. Like, so hilarious. So we get to the airport, we get into the plane, and we have this water bottle, which Scott bought specifically because like it locks in and you just have to like flip it and then you can drink from it, and it's got a straw and it's wonderful and it worked beautifully on the way there. So we get into the plane and I say to him,
I baptize you.
can I have a sip of your water? He's like, oh, sure, go ahead. So I drank like 2/3 in one sip, and I'm like,
we're just sitting on the tarmac yet.
We haven't even left yet. But I drank like 2/3 of it, and then I'm like, I'll leave the rest for you. So I put it back into this cup holder, and then a little bit later he goes to grab it, but when he opens it, it starts shooting water. And it shoots me, like I'm beside him, and it's shooting me on my shirt. And then I'm like, you're getting me wet. And it's running down this, so he's holding this part above his lap, but this part is above my crotch. And I'm like, you're getting me wet.
All my pants were getting wet too.
So,
I'm like, how do you stop this thing from overflowing?
Let it stop, and we close it.
The water's
It's
going
still
up
spurting.
and out. It was like, how does it do that?
And I was like sobbing, slappy wet, like noisy wet on my pants.
We haven't even left the tarmac yet.
What does he do? He grabs a napkin and starts
And then all these
wiping me.
Just start.
And then I'm like, hey, buddy, we're on a public plane. You stop with that. Anyway,
She started laughing so hard.
We couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. And then we'd be sitting there, and then we'd be remembering these guys running behind me at the airport.
I had a whole pile of these ones.
Oh my goodness, laughing so hard. We got home, we laughed and we laughed and we laughed. Like, and every time he'd say, like, I was sending you off to heaven to check things out. I was doing whatever. Oh my goodness. We laughed so hard. Then this morning, so we're now
still
home.
on a roll.
We're still on a roll. This morning, he has his sticks, his walking sticks, which we had shortened to fly,
for
right?
traveling.
So now he opens one and he does it again, thinking he's doing two, but he only did one. So he goes to walk out of the house. He has one regular size stick. And one 2-foot stick, and he's walking. He's like all hunched up. He's looking like a troll. We got to the front of the garage, and we could not stop laughing. I'm like, this is not fair. I have to go to the bathroom. I don't even have to go to the bathroom. But we're just laughing so hard. Couldn't stop laughing. I dropped him off at the hospital for a CT scan. I'm like, you go in on your own. This is just safer. You just go on your own. So, and then I had to go get gas because we drove home on fumes last night. And then I go to the gas station, but my brain is clearly tired and clearly not in the right frame of mind. And I keep thinking about blasting off and all the water and my troll husband. And I get to the fueling station, and the lady she comes, she's like, so what can I get for you today? And my brain just totally went blank, and I'm like, I know this is the answer I say all the time. So I open my door and I'll have a decaf. And she says, do you mean a regular? And I'm like, oh yeah, regular, but not really regular, but not I go into the place to pay at the gas station, and I'm trying like, oh, I'm gonna be a normal human being today. And I get to the lady to pay, and she's like, so how are you today? And I just lost it. I'm starting to laugh, and she's like, is everything okay? I'm like, I just told her I wanted a decaf. And then the cashier started laughing. Oh my goodness, it has been a day. It's been like a 24 hours of like so many crazy things. So one of them was me, but 3 of them were him. But anyway, so we had a great trip. It wasn't all this funny, but lots of parts were. And so we had a great time, and we thought we'd share with you our most recent highlight.
Share them while we're in the mountain moment.
And also we thought we'd let you know that it's kind of fun to use cancer as a trump card. and also just that we can laugh in the midst of it. So there you go.